مرحبا, hello everybody. This is your host Abood Aladham. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to the Arabesque Mini Fest. Today we have another great artist gonna be with us, slash musicians, of course, musician, gonna be with us at the festival. تحياتي Abdullah. How are you, man?
Thank you so much, Abood. Thanks for the intro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward, and I hope everyone is gonna make it out and is looking forward to it as much as I am.
Me too, man, me too. Yeah. We have. I wish we met before, but that's a great occasion to meet, of course.
Yeah, I think so. It's a good first time. It's a good
Of course, man. Of course. I have the first question. The first question is which, who is Abdullah?
Okay, so I'm an Irish Palestinian. I greatly identify with both cultures and nationalities so much because I believe they share so much in common in a struggle with oppression, in a love for music, and a love for just having a good time with friends and family. And I think the cultures share that. So, I as a person, I really try to bring acceptance and love and an air of non-judgment and goodwill, to the people around me. So I hope that'll come out in my music.
Sounds beautiful, man. And yeah, you told me about the connection to the Arab world. Like more musically, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, so I started off with playing guitar, and I've always wanted to since I was 7 years old. I got a guitar, and for years I was terrible.
Of course, like anyone, like when they start, like
Yeah, exactly. It took me a long time, but thankfully, yeah, I started kind of expanding and exploring more musical instruments. And my mother was like to me, "Hey, Abdullah, listen, if you love music instruments, you gotta play the oud." I was like,
wow.
Because my mother, she's an activist for Palestine. And she was very keen on me getting it. She actually stopped a guy in Jordan
Okay.
he was playing oud, busking oud in Jeddah in Jordan, and she stopped him and she said, "Listen, where can I get my son oud lessons?"
Wow, goosebumps, man.
So she found this guy. I went to Jordan that summer, and I began the lessons then, and it's been brilliant since. I love the instrument.
That's crazy, man. I love the story. I love how just simple is the story. How much she loves you. Like that's great, man.
I know, it's amazing.
That's
And like I was taking like I'm very easygoing. So
yeah.
I wasn't too pushed. Like I would have maybe eventually run into the oud and bought one and stuff. But my mom was like, "No, man, this is Arab music. You got to take it on." And I was so ready.
Yeah. And do you do like fusion? Do you do Arabic with Irish, Arabic with what kind of music do you play? I know you played oud, but what genre?
Yeah. So interestingly, actually, I don't tend to. So I learned a few songs when I was doing the lessons, but I actually tend to play kind of my own music. I tend to play it improvisation most of the time. So actually, I think funny enough, the fusion kind of comes out naturally of the
Perfect.
Irish music and from the kind of the guitar playing. Sometimes you can hear. Sometimes I play the oud as if it's a guitar, and sometimes
Wow.
vice versa. I play the guitar as if it's a oud. So it's interesting. It kind of comes out. But yeah.
That's great. And are you cooking any music soon? Like anything you're gonna?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
unfortunately, music has kind of taken a back seat in my life at the moment because I'm studying medicine. I'm
Yeah.
in my second last year, but I recently purchased a loop pedal, right? And it's changing everything. It's changing everything. I'm hoping to debut it a little bit at the concert. But
Yeah.
I think there's great things to come with that thing alone. So I'm excited.
Perfect, man. Perfect, man. And then the last question is, why do you think should people come to this Arabesque Mini Fest? You think?
Okay. Yeah, that's a great question because I think there's very little positive news and positive kind of positive media around Arab culture. I think it's quite unfortunate that so few people are aware of how amazing you know, Arab foods, Arab dance, Arab music, and the spirit of what it means to be Arabic and from the Middle East, what it can bring, you know. And there's so few people you meet who are interested in the history and culture of Middle East.
Yeah.
But I think if they come to this event, they'll see why it should be a more common thing, you know,
Yeah.
despite all of the unfortunate events that in the Middle East.
I like the answer, man. I 100% agree with you. And how would you say come to this festival in Arabic? Actually, how would you say it?
Oh, let me
Your
think.
way, your way.
Yeah. تعالوا حسوا شو يعني حياة العرب. You know.
Oh my God, you have the Palestinian accent, man. You got the Palestinian accent. When you said تعالوا, like I get it, Palestinian accent. Like, dope, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, and a big thanks to Rafika in advance for managing this whole thing. It's gonna be so amazing. I know it.
Of course, man. Yeah, so excited to share the stage with you and the other great artists.
Abood, you too.
Have a lovely day and see you at the festival.
Thank you. Peace and love.
See you, bro.